Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Blaze Jack 3, and today I really want to talk to you about maybe like some stuff regarding the new Dragon Ball Super movie. Now, we know of course the main villain, or at least the antagonist, I guess, is most likely going to be Broly, and maybe Frieza in a sense, maybe Frieza. It looks like that Broly might be part of maybe Frieza, I don't know, his forces or something like that. But basically, what I want to talk about was in regards to the legendary Super Saiyan form, how Broly will actually go up against Goku and Vegeta, because as you already know, the one in the 90s, it really wasn't that, I mean, it was powerful at first, but to go back, that form of the legendary Super Saiyan is probably on scale with maybe like close to Super Saiyan 2 or something. So that's also asking, well, how can Broly even fight, you know, Goku and Vegeta? And Goku and Vegeta well past that. You know, they have reached Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. And also, we've even seen Vegeta and his on some draw-ups of him on his drawings for the movie, that he actually is modeled to be in Super Saiyan God transformation. We've never actually seen Vegeta do it, but we have the drawings now. So it looks pretty alright, pretty amazing. But yeah, so basically, in regards to the legendary Super Saiyan form, what I'm thinking really is that, I don't know, of course, as you know, the legendary Super Saiyan form is very particular, you know. For some reason, it's like a very big boost in power. And it's like, well, how could base Broly go up against Super Saiyan Vegeta, you know? I mean, he could be a powerful Saiyan, but I don't know. And then it's like, okay, well, how could Super Saiyan Broly go up against, like, you know, I don't know, Super Saiyan Blue Goku or something, or Vegeta as well? And even his legendary Super Saiyan form, how could just a Super Saiyan form go up against that with God Ki? Because God Ki, like, you saw the movie with Battle of Gods, like Super Saiyan 3, it couldn't do anything to Beerus. So it's like, okay, well, what's really gonna happen? I think that I don't know, it's been a lot of stuff going around with like Zenkai boosts and stuff. I think that's gonna be a big play in there, or something like that, because we don't really know where Broly's been all this time. We don't know why. But one theory that I actually have is like regarding the legendary Super Saiyan form, and this was regarding Broly and KALE. So what I have is, of course, the legendary Super Saiyan form is the Super Saiyan form from Myth. And as you know, the history of the Saiyans, we're actually going to go back into it in the movie. But, you know, the history of the Saiyans in the Universe 7 that we've been, you know, learning about this whole time, or at least, you know, we've just heard stories about from Vegeta or something. Basically, they were savages, basically, who were bent on, you know, destruction and fighting all the time. They conquered planets, and after a while, I think that Frieza took over them, and they started working for him for some time. And yeah, basically. So basically Universe 6, where KALE, Caulifla, and Cabba's from, well, they didn't take over any planets. They were just really good people. They weren't savages or everything. So Super Saiyan wasn't even a thing for them. It wasn't even a myth. They didn't even know they could do that. So they wouldn't have a need to, and plus they didn't even have tails. So it's more likely that I've actually heard somewhere that in their version, because there was no war, they wouldn't need to be 10 times as powerful or anything, because that's what the Great Ape Saiyan, I mean, that's what the Great Ape form pretty much did for them. So it's maybe that they actually absorbed the tail and the powers went to them instead. And over time, they just grew more powerful because they were in a non-war like environment. Because as you know, that's the reason why Goku and Vegeta, well, Goku was so strong because he was on Earth, and Vegeta became stronger after being on Earth for some time. And that's why Goten and Trunks, they were able to go Super Saiyan like really fast because of that. And apparently it's called S cells, that I think we learned like last year from the creator himself. So basically is what I'm saying is that it could be a whole different story in Universe 6. They probably absorbed their tails. And what I have to talk about is even with KALE as well. So basically, back to Broly. As you know, he has a legendary Super Saiyan, which is in Myth. Now, what that means is we already know that the first person to really be known as a Super Saiyan first was YAMOSHI. We thought that he was going to be about this movie, and we didn't know, well, how would YAMOSHI fit into this timeline. That was like centuries ago. But apparently it was actually Broly all along. We kind of figured that with the green energy from the first ever trailer that we got, but still. So basically, what I'm saying is that I'm guessing that Broly in particular is a part of that long family line of Yamoshi, because Yamoshi was a main one. He was basically told to be a pure-hearted Saiyan. And in that environment, Planet Vegeta, you can't just be a pure-hearted Saiyan. Even Bardock had his ways. He just saw the light that Frieza was a bad guy and wanted to eradicate the whole planet of Saiyans. So I mean, even Bardock did his fair share of killing and conquering. So he wasn't like just so pure-hearted and everything. But I mean, he was probably better than the rest. But the fact of the matter is that maybe Broly is part of the family chain of Yamoshi, because if that's the legendary Super Saiyan form, the original form, then it's like, okay, why it's so different is because maybe it's such a form where it's like evolution. Basically, you're like in an area of constant fighting for so long that it takes your power to new heights. Whereas the transformation that we see with Goku, Vegeta, Goten, Trunks, Gohan, they've had S-cells. They've been in environments where they don't have to fight. So it's been watered down probably throughout time. And I mean, honestly, this was the first time that we actually saw a Super Saiyan was with Goku. So I mean, that's the only thing I can really think about, is that maybe Broly's Super Saiyan form is the original form. I mean, I don't know if he's, of course, Planet Vegeta is gone, but maybe because he's in that family that the gene is still kept rather than being scattered throughout the whole race. And same thing with Kale, because it's along Universe 6 is along the same timeline with Universe 7, but Universe 6, they never conquered any planets. They absorbed their tail. The fact that they had a tail, they'll probably be like, what? A tail? That can't be real. I don't even have one, so why would it be real? You know, I'm a Saiyan. Why would I have a tail? Well, why would there be rumors of me having a tail when I don't even have one myself? And maybe Kale is along the line of a Yamoshi kind of figure in their universe, because Yamoshi, maybe that long list of Saiyans in that universe is just special or some way. And how to really say that, I don't really know how, but it could be possible, because she has a very particular Saiyan power herself, the Berserk form. It was her and Cauliflower was able to go to battle toe to toe with Goku. So I mean, I don't know. And even their fusion, yes, fusion is supposed to be way powerful, but I mean, come on, like, I'm pretty sure Goku and Vegeta with their God Ki, they probably already surpassed like Vegito and like from like the Buu saga. They probably already did. I'm sure they did. I mean, come on. Because I mean, honestly, Gohan was able to, like, in his super honestly, let's see, like, Goku was able to like kind of go toe to toe with Kid Buu and everything. But I mean, with Kid Buu and being able to like regenerate, it was hard, especially if you landed like an actual finishing blow on him. He would just regrow back. I think that was one of the main factors as well. And plus, he never ran out of energy. He was like a gummy android, kind of. But the fact of the matter is that, yeah, if anything, Ultimate Gohan. Now, I mean, Gohan's not even more powerful now, but I already know that if Gohan could try to beat Super Buu, I know Super Buu went through a few transformations by absorbing people, but Super Saiyan 3 Goku could like kind of go toe to toe with Kid Buu. And Beerus beat Super Saiyan 3 with a tap on the neck and put him out of the form. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that they've probably surpassed Vegito. And Vegito had to go toe to toe with Super Buu as well. And Gohan was able to, but I mean, come on, you know. I know it's kind of mixed up, but basically the whole point is I think that Broly and Kale are on a long line with that family. Of course, there's not the same Yamoshi, because Yamoshi's in Universe 7. But I think Broly, it's possible, basically. I don't know, like, what do you guys think, you know? I really do think it's possible, because it would explain why the legendary Super Saiyan form is actually there. and why he could go toe to toe with them. Because if it's just Super Saiyan, it wouldn't make sense why he could battle Vegeta and Goku with God Ki. Or maybe this is the form of Super Saiyan God and just passed throughout the family line or something. I don't know, because he did disappear and we haven't heard from Yamoshi like since. But maybe that's probably in the movie, or maybe Broly did develop some type of God Ki, because we did see Paragus be like, "Oh, go Broly," and Broly went, yeah, you know. And maybe it's the fact that maybe there probably were other survivors. Maybe Broly's not that bad or anything. I think he probably has a legitimate reason to actually fight Goku, because I can say, even though the first Broly movie was pretty cool, the reason for him hating Goku really wasn't that cool. Of course, when I first watched it, like the first 5 times, I didn't care about that part. I didn't even notice it. But, you know, yeah. I mean, me saying, oh yeah, he remembered him on the first day he was born, he remembered Goku crying, and that just set him off the rails. Saying it now, it's like, wow, that's ridiculous. But back then, I didn't really care. But still, I think they're gonna have like a legitimate reason to fight Goku, or maybe he's still doing a mind control thing. We don't know. But I think Broly, all in all, might be a good guy. I just think that he's probably gonna be like, well, Goku, you did this or something, or maybe, I don't know, maybe Frieza told him lies or something. But what do you guys think? Subscribe to my channel, comment down below what you think, like the video, and I will see you guys later.